Hey there lovelies, it's Sarah Leonard here from auraangelart.etsy.com and welcome to my latest art journal video where I've been creating the lovely Anya, who is an Irish fairy who inspires us all to reclaim joy. For those of you who don't know, I've been working my way through some of the cards in this Sacred Mothers and Goddesses oracle set by Claudia Olivos, and kind of doing my spin on some of the goddesses in there. And Anya is the one that I chose for today, and her name actually means melody and bright, which I think is lovely. One of the messages she gives is to celebrate your unique personality in everything that you do, from how you choose to dress to how you live, love and beyond. And she encourages us to reclaim and restore our spirit of eagerness, adventure and creativity. So let me share a little bit of what I used to create this lovely lady. So I used my usual collage papers as my background, and I was kind of trying to go for a bit of a woodland sort of feel in the background with those, with the colours that I chose for the acrylic paints. So I did a full layer of collage, and then I kind of brought them together with some greens up at the very top. So I've got this avocado green and green gold by Golden, and then at the bottom I used a little bit of this metallic amethyst, and just to give her a kind of light and an energy, I used a little bit of this pumpkin around her as well, and I kind of reaffirmed that with her aura and energy when I used my gelatos to give her that kind of crown, if you like. The two colours I used were mango and tangerine. I also used some gesso this time to just kind of consolidate some of the background colours so that they wouldn't be too prominent and too distracting. I used my usual portrait pink as her skin tone, and my usual go-to shading tools. So I used my Neo art bars for shading, I used my Pitt pens for shading, and I used my Prismacolor pencils for shading as well. For her hair I used a combination of the metallic amethyst and this pearl wisteria, another metallic paint. I used my Mod Podge matte to glue down all of the collage pieces, including her wings, and I used my Neocolor 2 crayons to get the initial layer of colour for her hair and for her dress. Finishing her off, I used my Jane Davenport paint over pen to add highlights. I used my Uniball Eye fine pen for the details for her face. I used a little bit of my Stabilo All pencil just after I'd put in the aura, and I used a little bit of my white one as well to add some little stars into the background. And I also used my Pentel paint marker in silver to add a bit of sparkle to her hair and to the background. And I think that's everything that I used for this particular page. One thing I'm trialing this week is a way to kind of protect the pages in my art journal that I've done before. So what I have found quite a lot is when I go on to a new page and then when I turn back to the ones previous, there can be a bit of transfer from one side to the other, especially with things like the Stabilo All pencil and that kind of thing. It can kind of actually damage the pages that come before, and I spent a bit of time kind of restoring some of these pages over the weekend, trying to sort of eliminate any unwanted marks and that kind of thing. And I thought I'll try using this to help, and actually I can see already this is just A4 card that I've laminated, and I can see already the outline of this lady would have transferred over onto her if this card were not there. So I have seen people before in videos have big sheets of baking paper and all of that kind of stuff sort of sticking out of the art journal while they're working, and I knew for a fact that would annoy me because it would look scruffy and it would get on my nerves. So I knew I needed something that was a bit more tidy looking when I'm using it. So I came up with the idea of laminating some card because I can wipe it clean, and I've used just this little music clamp to hold it in place. So I'm actually really quite pleased with how that has protected those pages. So I must remember to use that going forward in future for other pages as well. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy watching this lovely lady come to life, and I hope you find time to reclaim your own joy. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.